Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be doing another update for my 1:400 scale AEC International Airport. This is a fictional airport based in between Melbourne and Sydney in the New South Wales region. And yeah, there's quite a lot that has changed on the airport. There's quite a big expansion, a few other little things that have changed with the airport, and lots of new models. So we'll start off down this end with the domestic airlines, or one of the domestic spaces, and back here we have a Jetstar Airways Airbus A320-200 in the older livery. This will be heading out to Adelaide. Next to that we have another Jetstar Airways Airbus A320-200. This one is in the newer livery and has sharklets. It is just about to get pushed back for its flight out to the Gold Coast. Here, with the bus pulled up just about to get its passengers boarded, we have a Virgin Samoa operating as Virgin Australia Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is in the gates across from the Jetstar gates, and this is preparing for its flight out to Melbourne. Next to that we have a Virgin Australia Fokker 100. This aircraft will be heading out to Ayers Rock. Just next to that, in the domestic cargo area, which is just here, we have a Australian Air Express BAE 146-100 freighter. This is the first new model for this airport update. It is just about to get its cargo loaded up and head out to Melbourne. Next to that we have a TNT BAE 146-200 freighter in the old livery. This one is already loaded up and will be heading out to Brisbane shortly. And then here we have an Ansett Air Freight operating as Qantas Freight, BAE 146-100, and this will be heading out to Townsville. Moving to the first international terminal, we have another new model, and in the double jet bridge gate we have the Qantas Airbus A330-300 in the new livery. This has just finished refuelling and will be heading for a flight over to, this will be heading to Honolulu. Next to that, in just a single jet bridge gate, we have a Malaysia Airlines Airbus A330-300. This will be heading out to Kuala Lumpur. Moving to the Qantas domestic section, this first aircraft up the back is a Qantas 737-800 in their old regular livery. This aircraft will be heading out to Darwin. Next to that we have a Qantas 737-800 in the new livery. This will be heading out to Brisbane. And then the one up the end here is another new model. This is the Qantas Boeing 737-800 in the Retro Roo livery. It's just getting boarding and baggage loaded on, and will be heading for a flight out to Perth. Moving to this regional gate just here next to the second international terminal, we have a QantasLink Boeing 717-200. This is just about to be pushed back for its flight to Hobart. Moving to our next gate, we have another new model, and this is actually something new for the airport. This gate previously didn't have any jet bridge, and that isn't an actual jet bridge, that's meant to be an extension, but I am using it as a jet bridge. So I have new jet bridges for this terminal. They are also featured on the international side, which I'll show in a second. But yeah, so these replace my old, really big, not very appealing jet bridges. But anyway, this is a new model, as I said, which is the Vietnam Airlines Airbus A321neo. This was about to get boarded and will be heading out to Ho Chi Minh City. Next to that we have another new model, and this is the new jet bridge. So this is the new JC Wings 1:400 scale jet bridge, and it is the first 1:400 scale jet bridge to be released with the clear, they are plastic, but the glass windows. Previously, Gemini Jets was the only company to release jet bridges, and they only did release the ones with the metal on the side, so no windows. But yeah, this is the Emirates Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. And yeah, so this is just getting boarded through the jet bridge and also the stairs at the back. Next to that we have yet another new model. This is a really nice one. And again with the new jet bridge and getting catering loaded on, we have the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350-900. This just recently came in from Singapore, and will be going back to Singapore in about an hour. Moving to the small gate next to the hangars, we have yet another new model. This is the US Air Force Boeing C-17 Globemaster III. This came here from Guam and is just doing some stuff around Australia at the moment, and it's just passing through AEC now. We do have a couple of aircraft in the hangars, not that we can really see them too well. In the one on the left we have a Virgin Blue 737-700, and on the right we just have a plain white A319, which I'm using as an A319 corporate jet, and neither of these aircraft are really doing very much. And moving over here we have the first new part of the airport. So back over there we have the rest of the airport. And yeah, this is the new bit here. So at the moment I actually am making Gold Coast Airport, and this first section here, which I do intend on painting eventually, is part of that new Gold Coast, but at the moment I'm using these as regional gates, and then up ahead we have cargo gates, and then just remote gates. So here, for the first of the regional, we have a QantasLink Bombardier Dash 8 Q400. This is just about to get its boarding, and will be heading out to Canberra. Next to that, we have a Rex Regional Express Sub 340B. This will be heading out to Newcastle. Here we have another new model. This is the National Jet / Cobham BAE 146-300. This one will be heading out to Adelaide. Then on the end we have a custom model which isn't really been done too well, it's just about to get pushed back, and that is the Alliance Fokker 100. This will be pushing back for its flight out to Alice Springs. Next to that we have another new model. This is a really nice one. This is the Singapore Airlines Cargo Boeing 747-400 freighter. This is just in this really big gate. It's coming from Auckland and will be heading out to Singapore shortly. And then just behind the Singapore cargo we have this Air 2000 Boeing 757-200. This aircraft came in from Denpasar, Bali, and will be heading out to Auckland soon. And this is doing a charter flight. I know Air 2000 isn't an airline anymore, but I'm just still using it as if it were an airline because there is a charter airline. And then next to that on the second map we have another charter flight. This one is just a Fokker 70 in the house colours, and it is doing a charter company from Europe. It's just come in from Brisbane and will be heading out to Melbourne tomorrow. Next to that we have another cargo aircraft. This is the Pacific Air Express Boeing 727-200 freighter. This is also coming from Brisbane and is just getting its cargo loaded on and will be heading out to Gold Coast. And next to that we have the final aircraft for this airport update. This is an amazing aircraft. It's definitely my favourite aircraft in the collection at the moment. I ordered this all the way from Europe, and it took quite a while to get here, but this is the Volga Dnepr Airlines Antonov AN124. It's a very old model and quite a very rare model actually. So this has just come in from Darwin via a few other airports and is delivering the airport's new jet bridges. I know that wouldn't actually be realistic, but I'm just putting it on here for that reason. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for this airport update. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you in my next video. See ya.